Welcome to my channel, IIT Foundation in Maths for 6th class students. 5th chapter, Ratio and Proportion. This is the second part of it. Divide the amount rupees 540 in the ratio 5:4. In this ratio, the first part is 5 parts, and the second is 4 parts. Therefore, total parts in the ratio is equal to 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 parts total. So 9 parts is equal to rupees 540. So 1 part is equal to 540 by 9. 9 ones 9, 6, 54, 6. So 1 part is equal to rupees 60. Therefore 5 parts. First part is 5 parts is equal to 5 into 60, 300 rupees, and 4 parts is equal to 4 into 60, 240 rupees. Therefore total 540 rupees. So this is correct. Thus we can divide an amount into the given ratio. There is another method also, I will show you. So second method lo kuda total parts ante sum of the parts of the ratio 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So first share or first part is equal to, so in the ratio the first term is 5, therefore 5 by total parts into amount 540. This is in rupees. So 9 ones 9, 6, 54, 0. 5 fours 5, 6, 30, 0. So the first part is rupees 300, and the second part is equal to, this is 4 parts out of 9 parts. So in 540 rupees. So 9 ones 9, 6. So 6 fours 24, 0. So rupees 240. Thus we can divide an amount according to the ratio. So next example, 250 ml of water is added to 750 ml of milk. Find the ratio of milk and water. So the ratio of milk and water. So milk came first and water then. So here milk is 750 ml. So we have to write first 750 ml. And water is 250 ml. So we have to find out the ratio of the milk and water. So in the ratio, first term related to the first term we will tell about. మనము రేషియో చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఏది ముందు చెప్తామో అది ముందు రాయాలన్నమాట. ఇక్కడ ఏమి ఇచ్చారు, 250 ml ఆఫ్ వాటర్ ఈజ్ యాడెడ్. అందుకని 250:750 రాయకూడదు. రేషియో ఏమడిగారు, రేషియో ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ అండ్ వాటర్ అన్నారు. కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ రాయాలి, తర్వాత అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ రాయాలి. అప్పుడే మనకు రేషియో ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ అండ్ వాటర్ వస్తుంది. తర్వాత ఇవి రెండు కూడా ఒకే యూనిట్స్లో తీసుకోవాలి. ఎంఎల్ మిల్లీ లీటర్స్. సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ మిల్క్ లీటర్స్లో ఇచ్చారనుకోండి, అప్పుడు మనము మిల్లీ లీటర్స్లోకి మార్చుకోవాలి, లేదా వాటర్ మిల్లీ లీటర్స్లోది లీటర్లకు మార్చుకోవాలి. రెండు కూడా సేమ్ యూనిట్స్లో ఉండాలన్నమాట. సరే, ఇప్పుడు రేషియో ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ అండ్ వాటర్ అడిగాడు కాబట్టి అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్ కెపాసిటీ ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ ఫస్ట్ రాయాలి. 750 ml ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ అన్నారు, అండ్ 250 ml ఆఫ్ వాటర్ అన్నారు. సో 750 ml is to 250 ml. ఇప్పుడు ఈ రెండింటిని ఒక రేషియోస్లో రెండు టర్మ్స్ను ఒకే దాంతో భాగించిన మల్టిప్లై చేసిన వాల్యూ మారదు. సో రెండింటిని ఎంఎల్తో డివైడ్ చేస్తే ఎంఎల్ క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది. యూనిట్స్ సేమ్ యూనిట్స్. తర్వాత 0 కూడా క్యాన్సిల్ చేద్దాం. రెండు కూడా 5తో డివైడ్ అవుతాయి. ఇంకా ఆ విధంగా డివైడ్ చేసుకుంటూ పోయే కంటే హెచ్సిఎఫ్ కనుక్కుందాం. 75కి 25కి హెచ్సిఎఫ్ హైయెస్ట్ కామన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్. రెండింటికి 25 ఈజ్ ఏ ఫ్యాక్టర్ కాబట్టి 25 3s 25 1s. So 25 is the highest common factor of 75 and 25. Therefore, if we divide the ratio by 25, 3 75, 25 ones. Therefore, the ratio of the milk and water is 3:1. So, in 3 parts of milk, 1 part of water is added. So, the mixer contains only 3 parts of actual milk and the other 1 part is water. We are always buying the mixture of water and milk, not pure milk. So next, proportion. The equality of two ratios is called proportion. The equality of two ratios. Suppose A is to B is equal to C is to D, then A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion. Said to be in proportion. So the equality of two ratios is called proportion. If A is to B is equal to C is to D, then A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion and they are written as A is to B is as, this is read as is as C is to D. And A, B, C and D are called the terms of the proportion and these are called the, A is called the first proportion. First proportion. B is called second proportion. Second proportion. C third proportion and D fourth proportion. Fourth proportion. D is called the fourth proportion. And A and D, the first and the last terms of the proportion is called the extremes. Extremes. They are in the extreme places, first place and last place. Therefore, those two are called the extremes. A and D are called the extremes. And the middle terms, B and C are called the means. The middle terms are called the means. The product of extremes is equal to the product of the means. That is the rule of proportion. It is an important rule. So, the rule of proportion is the product of extremes is equal to the product of means, or the product of means is equal to the product of extremes. That is A into D. A into D is equal to B into C. This is called the rule of proportion. Next, ఒక example చేద్దాం. Check whether the following are in proportion or not. That is 2, 4, 6, 8. These 4 are in proportion or not. So there are two methods. We can see that 2 is to 4, that is 1 is to 2, and 6 is to 8 is if we divide by the common factor, highest common factor 2, this is 3 is to 4. So these two ratios are not equal. Therefore 2, 4, 6 and 8 are not in proportion. Or in the second method, if we use the law of proportion, the product of extremes is equal to the product of means. That is the product of extremes. 2 into 8. 2 into 8 is equal to 16. The product of means 4 into 6 is equal to 24. These two are not equal. If they are in proportion, they must be equal. As these two are not equal, the 4 are not in proportion. So 2, 4, 6 and 8 are not in proportion. Next, going to the next problem. 12, 18, 10, 15. We will see according to the first method. 12 is to 18. 12, 18 HCF. 12 కు 18 కు HCF కనుక్కున్నాము. 4తో డివైడ్ అవుతుంది, 2తో 2 6 12 2 9. ఇవి రెండు 3తో డివైడ్ అవుతాయి. 3 2s 3 3s. కాబట్టి 2 into 3 6 అనేది హైయెస్ట్ కామన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఆఫ్ దోస్ టూ నంబర్స్. కాబట్టి 6తో డివైడ్ చేస్తే 6 2s 6 3s. So 12:18 is 2:3. Now we will find 10:15. 10:15. 10, 15. And the highest common factor is 5. If we divide the two terms by 5, 5 2s 10, 5 3s. Therefore, the 12:18 is equal to 10:15, 2:3, 2:3. Therefore, these four are in proportion. We will see according to the second method, rule of proportion. Product of extremes, 12 into 15. 12 into 15. That is equal to 12 into 15. 15 tens 150. 15 twos 30. 150 plus 30, 180. 150. Product of means, 18 into 10. That is equal to 180. Therefore, product of extremes is equal to product of means. Therefore, the four terms are in proportion. So, 12, 18, 10 and 15 are in proportion. The first number is called first proportion, the second one is second proportion, third one is called the third proportion. The product of extremes is equal to the product of means. That is the law of proportion. సో ఇప్పటిదాకా నా ఛానల్ ఇంకా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకొని వాళ్ళు ఎవరన్నా ఉంటే వెంటనే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, బెల్ ఐకాన్ నొక్కండి. నేను వీడియో అప్లోడ్ చేసిన వెంటనే మీకు నోటిఫికేషన్ వస్తుంది. వీడియో నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, కామెంట్ చేయండి, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కు షేర్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.